Hello there. Another month has ended, and another season of anime has ended. So we are going to yap about it, what we've read and watched. Let's start with a big one. Bring out the big guns. The first volume of Part 7 came out. JoJo's Steel Ball Run. One of the highest rated manga on my anime list. And I have to say, the first volume was quite surprising. Because in the first volume, there wasn't that much stand action. Or at least not that much stand fights. For those who don't know the setting, we have basically a big horse race. And yes, the stands helped a bit in the race, but we didn't have our classical stand-we-stand battle. But the race that we had in the first volume was really tense. It was like a sports manga. And that was quite interesting because Araki showed that he can write tense and suspenseful scenes without relying on stance fights, which is definitely an upgrade. The artwork also leveled up. It looked really nice. The horses were really detailed, especially the muscles. I also liked our characters, or at least our main character in the beginning. We had Gyro and Johnny. Gyro was, let's say he's sus. And like Johnny's character, because he was a jockey who got crippled because of unfortunate circumstances, but still rides a race. That's kinda nice when characters are pushing themselves through stuff they shouldn't be able to do, but they try to do it because of willpower. Plus there's a sus character also. Someone named Dio appeared in the beginning of part 7. Nani? Do you know anything of part 7 or do you wait until the anime comes out?
I know the basic premise of the part, but nothing more than that. I know the main villain, basically. Yeah.
Yes, I also know his name, and that he
Uh,
is the President of America, kinda.
yes. I know the stance of the main villain and Johnny. Yeah.
I'm
And
not that far in.
but nothing more.
Yes. Next volume is coming out, I think next month, because I got my volume at the end of not last month, a month before that, but I couldn't read it for the recap episode. And to sum it up, JoJo's Part 7, a strong beginning, even without the typical stand fights. That's nice. And let's go on to the next one. I've read another big manga, which is famous on Reddit and Twitter. It's The Climber, another manga about climbing. And it's from Shinichi Sakamoto, the GOAT in terms of art. I put some pictures for you in the list that I sent you, and you can see the art from The Climber is. Yes, it's really good. And if you're interested in manga like that, I think the beginning from The Climber is kinda nice because it starts more like a shonen. The guy joins the climbing club, has competitions, and starts to enjoy climbing. So a solid beginning. And climbing mangas have also the nice perspectives when you are climbing, the tense scenes, when, oh no, he's going to fall, is he going to die, yada yada. Still, the best sports genre in manga. So, Climber, goated manga, potentially because goated artist, great genre. Will be good. Will be good. The next one, I have something that you can talk about as well. Something that you don't like. I've read Kakegurui, the normal series, and the spin-off, Twin, as far as I had them. I think for the main one it was 12 or 13 volumes, and for the spin-off it was 9 volumes. And I know you don't like this show.
Yes, I dropped it.
Even though it's the same as one of your favorites.
Nah, bro. No.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
Nah.
Would you enlighten our listeners? What is the first game that they play in No Game No Life?
Uh, chess.
Was it not rock, paper, scissors?
Nope.
Oops.
So
Then it was the second game, right? Then
yes, before they reincarnated, it was chess. No, then
yeah,
it was some card game, and then it was rock, paper, scissors.
it's quite early.
Yes.
And Kakigurui does rock, paper, scissors as well.
Yep, true.
In both shows, the laws, the systems are based upon gambling. Your life depends on it. Quite similar. Yes, yes. Both shows have characters which are questionable in terms of their liking. We have two assholes siblings and a crazy gambling bitch. But what I like about Kakigurui is the games and the suspense that it has. And the crazy facial expressions. I'm a fan of crazy facial expressions in manga. But what you could actually like, if you want to give a franchise another chance, is the spin-off Twin. Because the spin-off gets rid of everything that is questionable of the main one. We have a more grounded character with Mary. She is there on, how was it called in English? She's there because she has good grades and has gotten a letter of recommendation.
Ah,
So
okay.
she's full of for crazy people who gamble their riches away, while she needs to survive with her wits and skills. So no crazy gambling bitch. But we have another good-looking character. If you can check out the first picture from Twin that I sent you. Yes. Why did you rob it, actually? I may ask.
I don't know. I quite didn't like everything about this show. I don't know. I can't
Even though
even
it's like your favorite.
explain it. Um, I don't know. It was very weird that she was, this one dude was like her dog or something, and yeah, I don't know.
He was broke. It's in no same in No Game No Life. If you lose in the game, you're basically finished.
Yes, but I don't, it's completely different.
Yes. Maybe because it's more real. Maybe that's why it's kinda uncomfortable.
Yes, and maybe the humor didn't sit right with me. I don't know.
If the edgy thing is a problem, go watch Twin. It's as far as I would say actually better. We have better characters, better drive. I also like the story more. Because in one of the main things is that Mary gets actually a casino and manages it. That's a cool thing when you have a school where gambling is the main thing, where our MC manages a casino. It's kinda nice instead of, oh, I am crazy, I go there, I gamble.
Yep.
So you can watch Twin if you want to give it another chance.
Yes, maybe I will do.
Because you kinda like gambling anime.
I
At
like
least that I
gambling.
questionable. No. The next thing that I've read. Something that you could like, but the anime is unfortunately shit. It's an old school classic. It's Spriggan. I think it's from the end of the 80s manga. It's basically a sci-fi Indiana Jones. We have a special operations team with Spriggan who hunt relics. And those relics have special powers. Like in the myths. And we also have sci-fi gadgets. And even though manga's old, the artwork is really great. It's really, really good. Fights are dynamic, the art is detailed, it's nice. The only problem that I have with the show, it's kind of episodic. You have basically in one volume you have 2 or 3 relics which are tackled and not much of an overarching plot. But it's still like watching, playing Uncharted, watching Indiana Jones or some other movies in that direction. So great manga. would recommend it. Would not recommend for anime because it's a Netflix CGI thing. Which, if not, maybe this could have been your recommendation because you like old school classics.
Yes, I do.
Maybe the manga's done for you, who knows?
Yeah.
After finishing it, it probably would have gotten a place in my top 50. Maybe in the lower end, but still a place in the top 50 is great. Also, the Climb JoJo's have really good potential to be high in my top 50. Obviously. And now comes a quick fire of stuff that I finished, which was kinda okayish, but nothing special. I finished with Tale of a Wedding Rings. Yeah. It's an edgy harem Lord of the Rings series, basically. The ending was giga edgy. Oh boy. Bro went in. But I kinda like the story. It has cool artwork. I like Lord of the Rings, so guess I like as well an edgy harem version of Lord of the Rings. It also has an anime. It's kind of an isekai as well. So it entertained me, let's say it like that. Then I finished with Savior's Book Cafe in Another World. It's like the title suggests. Our main heroine has a book cafe in Another World. I like the series because of the concept. It's only 5 volumes long, so doesn't overstay its welcome, so it was an entertaining shoujo. Nothing more, but that was enough. And then I've read something which has a really cool concept. The title is My Son Seems to Have Gone Reincarnated to Another World. It's not an isekai. The son of our main heroine died in an accident, and the son was a big isekai fan. And so the mother thought to cope that he was reincarnated in an isekai. So she searched an old classmate of hers to learn about the isekai world, the tropes and stuff. And that's a nice concept for a series. And it wasn't that long, so it didn't overstay its welcome, and I really enjoyed it because of the concept. It's also really sad, obviously, because death is the main topic in the series. I think this can go well as an anime as well. Just a 12-episode anime would be nice. I also read a few volumes of Our Dating Story. How does it go? The inexperienced you and the experienced me. It's a romance, something for you. Maybe I will recommend it to you in the future if you already have not watched it. Because the first episode will be really wild. It's a bit over the top. But after that, it's actually a nice and wholesome story, which is about how to interact in a relationship and what is important besides the, let's say, sexual stuff. Let's say it like that. And because of that, it's quite wholesome, even though the beginning is wild. You can just watch the first, let's say, 5 minutes and you will kind of laugh because it's that wild. Shall we go on to the next one?
Yes, go ahead.
Last one. I showed you already a bit of it. It's a Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt. Depending on how the story ends, could be in my top 10. Because it's a contender for the best action manga. Art style is... It's really good. It's a war story, which is also nice, because we don't get those as often in anime and manga. I like the characters. And Gundam is just nice, because we have big robots fighting with great action. It's good. And what is really funny about the story, there happens the most Japanese thing ever. Because I brought to you a few pictures. I've named them Gundam Thunderbolt art style old and new. Old ones were from the beginning of the series. And after 100 chapters, the author wrote that he sadly need to change his art style because he can't draw as much because he was a mangaka for 32 years and he has damaged his drawing hand. And I mean, yes, the first art style looks goated and looks a bit better, but the new one looks still insanely good. So why are you apologizing, my man? Your drawings look still better than 90% of every mangaka. It's like, do you know the scenes when in Japan the train is 1 minute late and everyone from the train is bowing to excuse?
Yes, of course.
Give me those vibes. Bro is still cooking and still drawing good manga. You don't need to excuse. It's insane that he can draw this good with a damaged hand and change his art style with a few chapters. Well, because yes, the first chapters looked a bit rough in changing art style, but after like 10 or 20 chapters, it looked still good. What can I say? So Gundam manga, goated. Gundam Thunderbolt, yes, it's really good. Probably the best action manga. And that's it. Ah, that's not it. Your recommendation, I forgot.
Mm.
What did you recommend me and why?
I recommend it to you Suzume because I like this movie a lot. I even had tears in the movie theater. I was in the theater when I watched this movie. Um, and it's a very, very interesting story. It's very packing, good animations and stuff. So I thought you would like it because you like your name, so it's from the same maker, so yeah.
My thoughts are kinda divided. Let's say it like that. First of all, production, top of the line, very cineastic. Probably the best animations you can get in a movie besides the Fate movies from UFO Table. I like also the characters. The scenes where we're traveling and we're having their slice of life adventures were really cool. So nice. With that combined, the characters. I also liked our main heroine, also nice, and the other characters. But which I don't like was a plot with the doors and this worm thing. Because it sounds cool on paper, but in the end it's like in the bad Marvel movie. It's just a big CGI thing who does nothing. It's just there without any explanation, without any personality, cause, or stuff. And it spawns like 4 or 5 times. And it's always the same. It's boring. So everything connected with the doors, meh. Characters, animations, feeling when they are traveling, nice. Because of it, I didn't like the first part where we have to stop the worm or what's it called 3 times. But I liked the second part after we lost our boy. There we had to drive a clear goal, which was more emotional and was more to my liking. And this cat is it's a rage bait. Let's say it like that. I hate this thing. But I still had fun, so 7. It did not waste my time watching this.
Hmm.
What will be my new recommendation?
Your new recommendation will be Mob Psycho 100
The
because
anime, not
yes,
the manga. The manga
the
is
anime,
trash.
yes. I think Mob Psycho 100 animations are really good, and yes, the story is also solid. Yeah, Reagan is a goated character because he's funny, he roasts others like crazy. Yes, I think you will enjoy it.
At least you recommend me something where I can say that the manga is better.
Yes.
That's a good starting point. And that's why I have not watched it or read it. I will check it out in probably the next days.
That's good, because
Now, oh, sorry.
it's because Mob Psycho 100 was a really, really good journey. I had fun watching it. Yeah.
I heard it's from the same creator as One Punch Man, but has at least better writing.
Yes, it does.
That's what, as far as I know. So potential.
And
Plus,
third,
colleague from work likes it as well.
hmm, and the third
So
season was the best, in my opinion.
don't know if we're going to get to season 3 in a month, but who knows? Maybe I get hooked.
Yeah, who knows?
Now you can yap about the stuff that you watched or read.
So, on to my part, and yeah, I want to make it short because this season, yeah, I mean, it was okay-ish, I think.
Make it short and it's stalling.
Yes, I'm stalling because I don't have I don't have much to say about this season. I have to talk about Fire Force, Apothecary Diaries,
Windbreaker.
Windbreaker,
New edgy shows.
yes, and Ahad Sun. That's about it. And also one show that I watched this season.
That's my recommendation.
Yes. So let's start with the edgy stuff. And yeah, I haven't watched those those shows for like 3 weeks or something. So I don't know what happens, but I still don't like those shows. I
The horny
mean,
face is what you mean.
those shows are basically yeah, horny bait. I think.
I can ask you one thing with edgy shows, because I have it as well, kinda. For me, I have kind of phases. Like there's one month where I think, when I go buying manga, oh, there's an edgy manga, I'm going to read that. And then for the next 4, 5, or even 6 months, I don't need any of that shit. But you have just a phase where you want to read or watch stuff like that, and then your desire is fulfilled, kinda. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
You have kind of phases where you are just in it for the ride.
Yes, yes,
So maybe your phase is gone, and you don't
yeah,
want to continue watching those shows.
yes. Sometimes when I'm in this phase, I read Dujin.
Dojinshi?
Yes,
I rarely read those.
I do when I'm in those phases. Yes, but yeah, I can't say about anything about those newer episodes because I haven't watched those. So,
You missed some great plot, Kappa.
hmm, I the story turned 180, and somehow it got the best story ever that I missed.
Yes. Yes. So go check it out, Kappa.
Yes, but let's go on to the wholesome romance. Yes, and I'm missing 2 episodes because I'm busy with work and my friends invite me over those last few days, so I didn't
If
have
they were
much time.
sabotaging our recording,
Yes.
fraudulent. Did you
Because
win at least in
nah,
Mario Party?
nah, bro, this game hates
Yeah,
me
fraudulent.
like for real. I don't get any bonus stars for some reason.
Bro was canceling our day for recording it. Did not even one.
Mm,
Fraudulent.
Mario Party hates me. Like I can't win any Mario Kart. We played Mario Kart 8, Mario Party 8, Mario Party Superstars, Mario Party Jamboree, and I haven't won one round since a few months.
I haven't actually played Mario Party. I've watched it a couple of times, so I know how it works, but I've never played it
You
myself.
should play one game.
I don't have a Nintendo console, that's the problem. I have every other console on the
Yes,
market.
but I do. So maybe we will do a video about you playing Mario Party with me. Maybe.
Who knows?
Yes. But where was I?
Talking about that you didn't have time to finish Aharen.
Yes. But I know how it ends, so W ending. Yes, and I like the um the bond between the two main characters. It's very sweet.
I haven't watched or read it. Maybe you will recommend me it someday, who knows?
I don't think so. You will hate on it, so I won't.
Really?
Yes.
My romance takes are kinda based, so who knows?
Ah, not for the romance connoisseur.
Yes. I've actually I would say in my opinion that I have better taste in romance as you.
Nah.
We can talk about it next season when the best romance is coming out.
Yes, yes.
Plus, you've also read one of my favorite romances, so maybe you agree. Who knows? But that's for later.
Hmm. What else did I had? Windbreaker. Yes, yes. And
Yes,
the,
you are molding it to finale again.
the same goes for this show too, because on no, I have watched the end of Windbreaker because I like the arc, but the ending was so disgusting. It was another cliffhanger, and it disgusted me. I hate those cliffhangers where
Yes,
I have to wait 2 years or something for a new season.
for context, I recommended him Windbreaker last year. He liked it and then was molding in the end that there was a cliffhanger. And I said, yes, it's season 2, there will be some nice arcs, some battles. And I obviously did not tell him that there would be an even worse cliffhanger, so that he's triggered again now.
A really, really cool character got introduced in the last seconds or minutes, and yes, that's about it.
This guy has aura.
Yes, he has. He looks some kind of way like Lengoku. I mean, he
Yeah,
has the same hair color.
really. I don't know his original hair color, but I thought it would be a different color. Yeah, well, doesn't matter.
Yes, yes.
But
Um,
in the second season, we had the Kiel arc, which I was referring to when I said you will get a nice arc to see. Because this was a good brawl. And you also had the Entertainment District arc. Let's reference your favorite.
hmm,
Those were some good brawls.
yes,
Plus, Windbreaker showed one thing to hijack his segment. Why I think anime and manga are kind of better than Western media nowadays. The term is wokeness. Yes, I want to talk about Sparky.
hmm,
Because in Windbreaker Season 2 we have a character who is male but identifies as a woman, or at least dresses as a woman. And in Windbreaker it's not a bad thing. It isn't the center stage, it's just there, it's kinda natural.
yes,
Well, in other Western media, the whole show is about it. It's center stage. The message about wokeness. That's what the show is about. While in anime and manga is just a part of it, which I find better.
hmm,
Just put those things in naturally as they are, and then people will like it.
yes,
It's the same with female main characters, not in Star Wars. Don't make a character with Rey, where her trait is, oh, I'm a female character, and because of that, I need to be better than a male, so I'm perfect without flaws. No, make characters like Mao Mao Frieren who are great female. Well, flaws, but are goated. Not that hard.
Hmm.
Can go on. I'm finished with hijacking the segment.
Just to said about everything. I liked that everyone was cool with Super Kino, and the conversion of this one character was just because bro turned 180 in 2 seconds.
Yes,
Like
this guy's a fraud.
bro put up more of a fight than just being hit once and then making 180. But yeah, overall, Windbreaker Season 2, a very good show.
Yes, plus there were this also a really nice scene where our main character was ill and he was getting nursed from.
Mm,
How was the shop lady called again? I really like her, but I forgot her name.
yes, me too.
But she's cool. We need more of her.
Yes.
Best female character. And only female character. But she's goaded. Need more content.
Mm. Yes, so I think now are only two left, right? And the one that I've watched. So, Apothecary Diaries, and I don't want to spoil you, but I know
Yes.
you know the premise, right?
Yes, with where Mao and another character are getting catch up and the identity of that character. And I've seen a few pictures where someone was clad in armor and was charging into battle to save the captured princess, basically.
Yes, yes,
It's formulated like that. That's what I know.
yes. And holy shit, bro, a lot happened in this season, and it was so good. Like, I didn't expect a plot like this, and it's a good thing when you can't expect a plot. So, W.
That is really good.
Yes. Maybe even, maybe it can get even in my top 10 over the time. Who knows?
Where did you have it in your list? I've forgotten.
Me too.
Great.
But I have it in there, definitely.
Probably, yes. I mean, I had it in my top 20 as well.
I think so too for
Oh,
me, but I don't know.
pretty high at least.
Yes. Apothecary Diaries W.
Yes,
Uh,
and with now the anime is even further than the manga set. Because it's adapting the light novel.
hmm.
That's why spoilers are dangerous for me, who only reads the manga.
Yes, yes.
A rare moment when the anime is actually farther than.
True. Yeah. Let's get on to the last one that is airing this season, or was airing this season in spring season.
Yes.
Fire Force. And holy smokes, bro, what the fuck is going on? Like the what do
Did the
you
animate weird scene?
which scene?
The weird scene
Which one?
where it's kinda black and white and where we have real
Oh
life
yeah,
image.
Shinra gets transported to another world basically.
Yes, this one.
Yes, it got uh, animated, and I was like, what the fuck is going on now?
It's definitely weird.
Yes, but it doesn't change anything that Fire Force Season 2 is pretty good.
3, not 2.
Yeah, 3, yeah, my bad. Season 2 was on the island there.
And the best part was becoming in the next season.
I thought it was the last season that they split it in two parts.
Yes, you know what I mean, the next core.
Yes, yes.
In the next installment. Let's say a bit.
Mm. Yes. So, and the last show that I've watched currently, uh, recently, I mean, is Higurashi When They Cry. And this one is supposed to be an horror anime, but I don't get the horror vibe of the show. I mean,
I've read a bit of it. If you want to see why it's horror, Google manga panels. They kind of look horrific. Where they have the demonic eyes, the characters, when they are possessed by demons.
yes, I mean, those scenes are cool, but I don't get the horror that much. I mean, for trauma, trauma, it's good, but horror, I don't know. I like horror anime, so uh, not that horror to me.
I think there aren't any good horror anime.
Yes, that's sad.
Because anime can be scary. Let's say
Yeah,
it like that. Really.
yes. You
Because it's
can
kind of hard.
you can't get the suspense from an anime than from a real horror movie.
Yes, because when we see real people, it's way scarier than seeing some animated stuff.
Yes.
That's a problem.
Hmm.
Yes, I read the manga, I saw it as well, but it had other reasons why I didn't like it.
I mean, I still think it's okay, not bad, not great, but still solid.
For me, it has a problem. Can I take your segment as well? And when you cut it, you just can put in a picture of Gundam. Because Higurashi is a perfect negative example for that. I want to talk about franchises in anime and manga. Because those are kind of rare. Because in Higurashi we have one story, which is 2 or 3 volumes long, and then there's a reset and the story continues. With another author and another plotline, but same characters as well. And the same goes kind of for Gundam, because the Gundam manga are not that connected. Then we have Kakigori, which is a sequel and prequel. We have the JoJo's, which are kind of new part, where it's a franchise. And the question is, which I want to ask you, would you find it better if we had more franchises in anime and manga? With sequels, prequels, or spin-offs? Or do you think if it's as good as it is?
I definitely would like to see some franchises because it's refreshing. Yeah,
Index is also a good example for a popular franchise, with Index, Railgun, and
yeah,
Accelerator,
yeah,
all in the same universe.
yes.
In Gundam, it works really well. For example, you have Mobile Suit Gundam Origins, which I like, with Thunderbolt, which is a kind of successor. But then we have also Yorashi, where it fails, and Boruto, absolute gutter trash. Like, kind of split. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Mm,
Plus, we would lose all of our original ideas. Like, you see how Hollywood and gaming are. New IPs, original stuff. Nah, bro, we don't need that. Just make another Assassin's Creed. We'll bring in the money. Or just make another Marvel movie without any originality and just have one messaging in it. It's very original.
mm.
So that's why franchising can be good or bad thing. Now you can finish your segment.
Um, yeah, I mean it's solid, but not great. So yes, but your recommendation was,
My Happy Marriage. One
and
of my favorite romances. Because, first of all, the historical setting is nice, it's pleasant to look at. with the kimonos, with the building styles. I really like the MC. She's a precious must protect characters. I also like the male main character because I can see a bit of myself in him. And it's probably the romance manga where I get the most with not tearing up, but having a tear in my eye, if you know what I mean. And if you want to talk about specific stuff, I'm at the scene in the manga or the light novel where Neo is going towards where she's exploring her abilities, called like that. I don't know how far you've watched.
I'm not that far. I've completed only season 1 because, yeah, time.
Okay, then I'm still a bit farther than you, so
Yes.
you can spoil me. That's good. Because there are 3 seasons out, I think.
Yes. But let's get on to how I liked it. And yes, I quite enjoyed it. I had fun because I liked the synergy because of the male lead and the female lead.
Yes.
At first I was like, he's kind of weirdo, but he then gets opener in front of her, and how do, he,
He's a
uh,
protective, nice guy, even though he
yes,
has
yes,
some rough
yes,
edges.
yes. And I quite like that. And Mio is a must protect character, definitely, because her past was very, very traumatic.
His family are all assholes.
Yes. I once thought her father was actually a good guy, but then he was actually an asshole.
Yes. Everyone in his family is trash.
Yes, her sister, her mother, her stepmother. Her real mother is actually a very nice character.
But not around for reasons because dead.
Hmm, she was a good mother.
Then, how would you rate the first season? And
Uh,
will you continue watching it if you have time?
yes, I will continue watching when I have time, and I will rate it 7.5 out of 10.
It's
Because the first
solid.
season so far was slowly running off, rolling off.
Yes, I mean in the show, like this fast speed or pace is not there. Let's say it like that.
Yes, yes. It's very slow paced, but it's okay. It's not bad, but it could have been a little bit faster, in my opinion.
I don't know how the anime handled the pacing, so for me it's not that bad in the manga or the light novels. I'm going to read the light novels by the way in August if you continue watching.
Hmm.
Because I have them saved for my holidays. I'm 1 week
Ah.
away. I can binge read them in the plane.
Mm. Yes.
And if it would be our typical recommendation segment, I would recommend you. But I've given you a quest to search your recommendation for yourself out of my top 50 list. So, what did you take?
I took Didak because you made it sound very interesting to me, and so I will give it a watch.
A read, you mean?
Yes, a read. Yes, yes, yes.
It's like Dore Doro, but in sci-fi. It's really chaotic as well.
Yes, so that
You
sounds
will have
really.
fun. Let's say it like that.
It sounds very interesting to me, so I decided for this one.
Yes, Dialogue is really fun. Then we will talk about how you find Dialogue in the next recap video.
And in the next video, we will make a preview for the next season.
Correct. We will have a short video out about a let's call it mini game from my anime.
Yes.
But there we only talked about the new shows and mostly new shows and briefly did it.
Yes.
So next episode will be some yapping.
Yes, it will be quite long actually.
Yes, but we need to do it so that you don't need to yap about an hour at our next recap episode.
Hmm.
You will still have to yap a lot, but
Yes.
I can assist you with my manga knowledge.
Yep, you can. Yes. That's about it, I think.
See or hear you next week
Have a good time
in
till then.
the summer season preview. Bye.
Bye.